The old Victorian house loomed ominously in the moonlight, its ornate architecture a stark contrast to the decaying surroundings. Eleanor had inherited this relic of the past from her grandmother, a place she had only visited once as a child but remembered vividly. That night, she found herself alone in the dimly lit hallway, where the shadows seemed to dance and shift as if alive. She dismissed the unsettling sensation, blaming it on fatigue and the wind that howled outside. As she continued down the corridor, a whisper caught her attention. It was faint, yet unmistakable, a hushed voice uttering her name. Eleanor froze, her heart pounding in her chest. She glanced around, finding nothing but the shadows, which seemed to stretch and curl toward her, beckoning. Shaking off her fear, she pressed forward, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They spoke of secrets long buried, of things better left forgotten. Panic surged within her. She turned to leave, but the hallway had transformed, extending endlessly behind her. The shadows wrapped around her feet, and she felt their cold grasp pulling her down. In desperation, Eleanor screamed, but her voice was swallowed by the darkness. The last thing she saw before the shadows consumed her was her own reflection in the cracked mirror on the wall, smiling back at her with eyes that weren't her own. The whispers faded, leaving only silence as the house stood, ever watchful, waiting for its next visitor.